NATURAL, natural hair care makes your day.
And they were very good and helpful and telling me lots of things, and they're still very good and helpful. They bend over backwards to help you.
It's been fantastic, I can hardly believe it.
The community house has helped us a lot, and without their support and their backing what they have done for us, I don't think we would have found it very hard to sort of come back to the cafe.
The Emerald Community House were fantastic. They've helped boost my business. They've been really good with advertising in their newsletters as well.
And so it's community connections, not just about a stall and about retail. You actually get the whole community thing happening. We can talk about issues that are local, like fire and what we're doing, that sort of stuff.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
We're committed locally into providing opportunities for the people of this end of the Dandenong Ranges in businesses to be resilient against disasters, childcare, business opportunities for the entrepreneur. We provide a shop front, as you will, in a market environment once a month for people who live local. Lots of people only have to drive 500 meters to this market. We create our own ideas and create our own energy and momentum. It's also about providing ideas on disaster resilience, because we're in one of the highest risk bushfire areas in the world. So we take a proactive approach and encourage people to leave early and to be smart about their planning and understand that they are responsible for their own safety. The sky's the limit for us. We don't know what no means. No means on.
PAVE stands for the Performing and Visual Arts in Emerald. It's an arts festival, so it runs over a week. It involves all art forms, dance, music, visual art obviously, painting, photography, things that focus on children. It goes into the elderly citizens' home. So it really embraces all parts of the community. The Emerald Community House, Gemco Theatre, 3MDR, which is the local radio station, and the Arts Society. So those four groups are still the core, but we've now grown it. So there are, churches, schools, the museum is involved now, the Emerald Lake is involved, so it's much, much broader. PAVE is kind of the overarching event to give local artists an avenue to display their art, but also for the Hills community not to have to travel a long way to get really good quality events. So last year we had Joe Camilleri, for instance. So the Emerald Market, the funds from the Emerald Market actually support the PAVE Festival. So we couldn't do it just with the Cardinia funding. So there are other things like stallholder fees, etc. But the market is a big source of income for the PAVE Festival. Our ultimate goal is to strengthen the community so that if we ever had a disaster, this community would be strong enough to bear it. And the PAVE Festival is a big part of that. And so in this year's Safer Community Awards, it was recognised.
We actually provide local employment for people who live on the hill. So that means those people actually don't have to go off the hill to look for work. It also keeps some money on the hill, which is great, so it reduces our own carbon footprint. The market's really grown. I mean, I've been with the house now for, I think, 8 months. And only this month we've actually closed off the market, so we've got over 100 stall holders. So we're providing, hopefully good revenue for the local community. Some of our stall holders go on then to become tutors. For example, we've got Pete the Permie, who actually sells plants, but he also does permaculture courses. We live in an area of the hills which is very big in agriculture and horticulture. So people who do his courses then go on to create employment within our corridor, which is fantastic. We're very community driven, so we'll actually respond to community needs. And I saw today, we had a fantastic, I call it a celebration, where we could actually donate over $1,000 from our indoor market girls to a group called the 4 Cs. Now, they provide crisis relief support so to people who are less fortunate, who have trouble paying their utility bills and the like. And the girls from their indoor market a couple of weeks ago and the market today donated over $1,000. Terry and Marianne from Cafe Mart, they had a fire, and like a lot of people, don't always have enough insurance or whatever. We were all devastated, the whole community, and it's like, how can we rally around to support them? We actually, I think, raised over nearly $2,000. That was just people who came in, we put a sign up, dropped money at the community house, we just administered the money for them, able to hand over a cheque. And not only that, Terry and Marianne are at the market now and they can stay with us until they're ready to reopen again.
I was sort of in tears really, myself and Marianne. We was actually in tears because we didn't know anything what the community house did for us until they actually approached us. It's just amazing. And I think everyone should know what the community house does for Emerald. It's the backbone of Emerald.